fire sign of Virgo. I'm going to do a reading for you. My name is Kim for December 31st and the 1st. So New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. We start by asking Divine White Light to help surround us during this reading so that we get the message for the highest good and surround you where you are watching this reading, asking our angel spirit guides and higher self, higher power to help out with this reading too for the higher good of the sign of Virgo, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. All right, so Virgo, let's see what's going on. This is the archetype deck. Kim Cran's archetype deck, The Wild Unknown. All right. What do we have for Virgo? Let's do 3. All right. The Orphan, the Kiss, and Gnosis. So let's look up the Orphan first. I will try to paraphrase what they say in the book. So this is the wounded child, the beggar, the abandoned, means deep solace, deep acceptance, and deep love. It does talk about collective isolation, refugee crisis. It says, what are you starving for? What is the deepest gift you could imagine given to others? What has been rejected is quite possibly what was most needed, dear one. Access this archetype through creative acts like drawing, painting, or writing. Keep it simple. All right, the Kiss. The Kiss. We have the Kiss. The kiss means the touch, the chemistry, the sex. This is about merging with another and kind of like the vulnerability that's involved in the act of giving yourself to another. It says this card does suggest true intimacy is around the corner. You can recognize the presence of the kiss by cold chills and awakening of the heart. Merging, inviting. Okay, nice. So Gnosis is next. All right, Gnosis. It's about innermost knowing and mystic truths. This is a felt experience. This isn't something that you can use facts to figure out. So the Gnosis is a knowing. It is just a deep, emotional, felt knowing. It says it's the life-changing experience. The eternal mystery is calling you. Study your passion in the deepest way available. So it's contemplating the mystery, unanswerable questions. Those who say they know, don't. And those who say they don't know. Yep. Okay, so let's move on. Let's get a card from the shadow casting deck. Yeah. This is the shadow casting. Is that what I said? What did I say? It's the spell casting deck. Spell casting oracle deck. Sorry about that. Virgo for New Year's Eve, New Year's Day. Oh no, don't do that to me. Don't do that. I won't have room for the other cards. There we go. Oh, nice. Oh, nice. Really nice cards. We have fertility. You know what that means? No, it can also mean birthing of new ideas, a corporation, a business, birthing of something brand new to you that I think is linked with your prosperity here. Let me look in the book and see what their magical meaning for fertility is. Says a long-awaited pregnancy is confirmed. A birth is announced. It can also mean to acknowledge your ideas. A new venture is successful. Your hard work has paid off, and it's time to celebrate. All right, prosperity. Prosperity, magical meaning is stop focusing on money. You'll be supplied with what you need. Be careful for what you wish for. A lucrative deal is on the offer. Understand the law of attraction. Okay, so I think it goes like this. I think fertility is up there with the kiss, and knowing involves both the kiss and prosperity, and just knowing that something is going to be successful. And yeah, I definitely think fertility is up there with the kiss. Let's see. Let me put this to my side. Let's get an energy card. Let's get an energy card and see what we get for Virgo. New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, Virgo. Got adjacent possibilities and journey on the bottom on the split. Oh, nice. Door to Spirit. Okay, so this might be about co-creating with Spirit, who always wants you to be prosperous, always wants you to have whatever it is that makes you happy. If it comes from the heart, this is something heartfelt. This is connection to Spirit. This is somewhat in a way, to me, it means like the veil is lifting, the veil is thinning, and you might have easier access to, things like asking your spirit guide questions and actually being able to decipher your thoughts from your spirit guide's message and such. I think it will get easier to do that. All right, so door to Spirit, I definitely think it does link with the prosperity, so we're going to leave it right there. Then we're going to get a Wisdom of the Oracle deck for you. Card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for my Virgos, New Year's Eve, New Year's Day, 2021. Oh, nice. To the Sea is about being in flow. Whatever you are manifesting, it talks about letting the little you dissolve into the big you. And that means having connections with pretty much everything that's around you. And it's just pointing out that connection. It does talk about being in flow. If you've ever watched Abraham do channelings, they mention being in flow is very important. And that's when you're not resisting anything and you're not forcing anything. And you're using Spirit to help you get to where you need to get. That's a really good card. To the Sea is a good card. All right, Virgo, let's see. Let's clarify some of these cards, because I think that would be good. Like the Orphan, I'm going to clarify that. And I'll clarify the Kiss too, starting off. All right, for Virgo Spirit, and thank you. Let's get a message for the Orphan. Why is the Orphan here for Virgo? Ooh. Something about an equal give and take, and an end to your burdens, an end to betrayal. The Orphan's kind of mixed in there. It's touching the betrayal feeling, and it's also touching the equal give and take, suggesting that something needs to be balanced. The good thing with the 10 of Swords is that it is an ending. It is about ending, wrapping up this feeling. It's not a bad card to get. It's certainly better than the 9 of Swords, because this card at least means that you won't have to worry about feeling stabbed in the back. All right, let's see. What's the Kiss for Virgo? Whoa, that one just wanted to come out. High Priestess could have some Piscean energy. Ugh, goodness. Okay, a Tower moment. I don't know if this is bad or if this is good for you, because look, it's attached to the High Priestess, so there must be something that you just know, and whatever you just know is going to create sudden change for you. Maybe rock the foundation a little bit. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I don't see it as a bad thing when it's paired with the High Priestess. The High Priestess is about getting, sorry about that traffic. The High Priestess is about like getting information through intuition, which most of the time, if you trust it, it's coming from spirit, if it's intuition. And that's that gnosis. That's that knowing that something's going to be shook up, that something's going to change for you. All right, something's changing. Something with the foundation is changing, and you just know. All right, prosperity is good. We're going to keep that. We'll keep door to spirit. Fertility. Let's see what the fertility says. Really? That happens a lot with me. Hang on. Oh, okay. Okay, so the Hangman, and that represents you, Virgo, but it also represents a time of waiting, a time in which you're having to wait for something. And it may be the fertility is the issue. It may be. Now, it may be a waiting period to some endeavor that you're trying to complete, something you're trying to be like successful about. And then we said this was to the, to the sea, flowing like a river to the sea. Let's see. Let's get some tea leaves. And then if any of the tea leaves are kind of hard to understand, we'll clarify those too. All right, for Virgo. Whoa. See, I don't think that's a bad tower. Look, we have the tower in this deck, which the tower in this deck is something good. It means solid foundation and success with effort. And I'm putting it here, and it happens to just be touching all of this. All of this. The Hangman, the fertility, the High Priestess, and knowing. All right, bird flying. News is on the way. News is on the way. Grapes, time to go out and have fun. Put that with prosperity. And then door, opportunities are waiting for you. Opportunities are waiting for you. And then, for some reason, this has come out. Rat, someone working against you behind your back. We're going to find out what this rat thing is about. Let's get you a clarifying card for the rat, Virgo. All right, we have 3 cards pop out. Trying to explain what's going on. Well, you know what? It may be the forces of negativity, the forces like of the shadow, because here is the 4 of Swords, and that can be about having to deal with something so emotional that you're needing a time out for right now. And it could be physical, it can be emotional, but it's about healing. It's about that time for healing. Then we have Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands could represent a Leo, Aries, Sag, but it really means that this Queen is about being bold. And she's also about the To the Sea card, because that's about being in flow. So it's like actively or passive action, waiting to receive that which you've put time and effort into already. Something behind the scenes. And then look, finish your reading off with the 10 of Cups. So there's definitely a completion. We have a lot of 10s. Definitely completion. Something's being healed, and it has to do with this Leo, Aries, or Sag, or a person who inspires you. All right, Virgo. Hope you like that reading, and join me for your next reading. Bye-bye.